Alright, so in this lesson we are going to calculate and interpret the lateral and total surface area. So let's circle that. Lateral and total surface areas of rectangular prisms by calculating the areas of different faces. So by calculating the area, so maybe we should do calculating areas of different faces like that. Basically, we're going to calculate and explain what lateral and total surface area are of like rectangular prisms. Okay, so this is a rectangular prism. This rectangular prism has 6 faces: the front and the back, the left and the right, and the top and the bottom. Let's go ahead and draw each face. So the left and right face. So I'm going to do it like that. Or maybe like that. So if I draw it, I can do a little better. Like this. Oh, I don't know why. It's better, I guess. So this is 2 units. And the base is 2 units. The height is 1, 2, 3, 4 units. That means the area is base times height. So 2 units times 4 units is 8 units squared. If you need to see that, you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's draw the front and the back. So let's use a different color. So this will be the front. So I guess I'll do that. And let me draw it. So that's 3 units by 4 units. So base times height is 12 units squared, which we can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Remember, there's 2 of these, the front and the back part of it. Now let's do, well, before we do that, okay, let's do pink for the top and the bottom. So we can see the top here, 4, 5, 6. So that is 3 units long by 2 units. And that means the area is 6 units squared, because 2 times 3 is 6 units times units, 6 units to the second power, or 6 square units. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so our lateral area. Now, the thing is, for our purposes, the lateral area can change on this thing, but I don't want to overcomplicate it right now, okay? The lateral surface area is just going to be the area of everything except for the top and the bottom. So I'm going to say that again. The lateral surface area is the surface area of each side except for the top and the bottom. So I'm just going to make that a different color. So I'm going to add 8 units. But remember, there's 2 of these. So 8 units squared plus 8 units squared. You could also just put 16 units squared if you want. Plus, there's 2 of these. So 12 units squared. Plus another 12. Plus another 12 units squared, because, you know, it's the front and the back. Plus 2 of these. Maybe I'll put it a little further up here, because it's the top and the bottom. So 6 units squared. Oh wait, we don't need the top and bottom. It's the lateral. So this is it. And I'll put no top or bottom. Just the part that it's sitting on. So that gives me 16 plus 12 is 28. 28 plus 12 is 40 unit. 40, this little large. 40 units squared. So that's the lateral surface area. I can make that maybe. I'll just leave it like that. Oh, I'll put a star. Okay, so total surface area would be all of the sides. So you could do 8 plus 12 plus 12 plus 6 plus 6. Or, I mean, you could do that. You could do that. Or I could just take the 40. So I'll do orange this time. Or I could do the 40 units squared. Like basically I could take the everything except for the top and bottom, and then I can add the top and the bottom. So 6 units squared plus 6 units squared. So that's 12 plus 40 is 52 units squared. That's going to be the total surface area. So let's go ahead and explain that. So it would take 40 square units to cover the lateral, that means the side faces, and 52 square units to cover all of the faces. So let's go ahead to example number 2. All right, so once again, we're going to find the lateral surface area and the total surface area. In order to do that, we need the areas of the left and right faces, front and back faces, and top and bottom faces. So let's look at the left and right faces. So here's the left and here's the right face. So let's go ahead and draw that. And if you can tell, this is how long it is, the 3 centimeters. Remember, the height of that rectangle is 4 centimeters. So our area, based on its height, would be 12 centimeters. 12 centimeters squared. All right, and so let's write this first. Let's go ahead and do the front and the back. So here's the front. The back's also back there, but I think that would be a little difficult to see. So I can do that a little bit better. So the base of this is 6 centimeters. And the height is 4 centimeters. So the area, the number of squares it takes to cover this face, or these faces, are 24 centimeters squared. Now let's do the top and the bottom. So I can't really, well, I guess I could, but I'm going to do it up here. Top and the bottom. So we have, this is how long it is, which is 6 centimeters. But this time, this is our height right here, which is 3 centimeters. Let me write this a little better. And 3 centimeters. So the area of each of these faces, the top and the bottom, are 18 centimeters squared. All right, so cool. Don't forget that there are 2 of each of these. Like, there are 2 of these 12 centimeters squared because we have the left and the right, and so on and so forth. So for lateral, let's go ahead and add all the faces except for the top and the bottom. So left and right, we have 12 centimeters squared. And then we add another one because there's 2 of them. And then we add the front and the back. So 24 centimeters squared plus 24 centimeters squared. So we get 12 and 12, which is 24. 24 plus 24 is 48. 48 plus 20 is 68. Plus 2 is 72. So my lateral surface area is 72 centimeters squared, or square centimeters. Let's go ahead and do the total. Now you can go ahead and just carry this over here if you want, or you could add them all again if you want. I'm just gonna keep this. So 72 centimeters squared. And then I'm going to add the top and the bottom areas. So 18 centimeters squared plus 18 centimeters squared. I'm actually going to write that a little bit differently because that 18 looks a little funky. Not sure how much better that is, but all right. So 72 centimeters squared plus 18 centimeters squared is 90 centimeters squared, plus 18 centimeters squared is 108. So the total surface area is 108 square centimeters. Let's go ahead and explain these areas. So it would take 72 square centimeters it would take 72 square centimeters to cover the lateral faces. So everything except for the top and bottom. Lateral faces, and it would take 108 square centimeters to cover all of the faces. Actually, I'm going to write that in non-cursive. All right, and that is it. Thank you.